Amanda Blue from San Francisco World Spirits Competition. I am speaking with Gaston Martinez from Izo Spirits today. Won a double gold, they won a silver, and we'll go through all their expressions. And their Baconara made it to the finals, which is a big deal for best other agave spirit, which is not tequila, not mezcal. It's another type of agave spirit. So I'm waiting for Gaston to join me. And here I'm going to invite him again. Hey, everybody. If anyone has any questions in the meantime, please let me know. Would love to answer whatever I can about our competition. We have our New York competition coming up soon, which is exciting. And that will take place August 30th through September 3rd, and will be taking place in Brooklyn, New York. And the difference between that competition in San Francisco is it's a bit more trade focused and more geared towards the Eastern palate. We have amazing local New York judges there, and our head judge is named Ivy Mix, and she owns a bar in Brooklyn called Leyenda. So hi, Izo Spirits, I see you. Are you having a hard time connecting? For some reason, Instagram, this has issues every time. Anyways, is it true that clear tequila is leads likely to give you a hangover? I don't know about that. I will certainly ask our Izo Spirits people. Let's go live with Izo Spirits. Let's see how this is going. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry that this is such a pain in the butt. Oh, I'm seeing someone. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing? Sorry about that. Got some technical issues, I guess.
It's all right. How are you?
I'm doing great. Happy Thursday, right?
Happy Thursday. So, you guys entered how many spirits into our competition this year?
7 spirits, seven total. Yeah.
And can you tell me the range of your spirits and what kind of agave they are made from?
Sure. Our main product here is the mezcal, our mezcal joven. We use an agave called cenizo. You have to keep in mind this is a different region. Mostly people know mezcal from Oaxaca, and that's kind of the main predominant, more reliable source according to because of the story of Oaxaca. But in Durango, we've been making mezcal same time. This agave called cenizo is indigenous from the region, and it's all wild. We also enter our ensamble. This is 2 types of agaves. We use cenizo, and then we use another small agave from Durango, Lamparillo. After that, we also enter our mezcal reposado. It's our agave cenizo, and we rested for 2 months in an oak barrel. Pretty nice. We also enter our Bacanora. This is the one that actually got Best in Show and double gold. Bacanora is also coming from an agave, but it's only made in Sonora, north of Mexico. And we use an agave called Pacifica. It's pretty nice. It's a very, very well-rounded product. And we also enter our tequila. We partner with a tequila distillery down in Tequila, Jalisco, and that's Blue Weber and Blue Agave agave use for that tequila.
Can you tell me a little bit about the differences in the flavor profiles of all the different agaves that you use?
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, the cenizo has this very particular. It has a high sugar content, and because of that, the expression on your palate gets a super nice sweet kind of finished in your palate. Is a very well balanced. It has a lot of citrusness and a lot of floral. And one of the things I always put an effort on this product is I want to make it a very smooth finish. And my connection with the smoke, I mean, I don't want to have too smoky. I mean, in your face, like too much smoke would take everything away. And for me, it was kind of like I want to have like a nice smoke finish, but all the connections with the floral citrusness and the sweetness of the agave. Lamparillo, the other agave that we use for our blend, has like a nice spicy, papery taste. I mean, is a wonderful expression of how this small agave and a small percentage on the whole process can give you that kind of peppery, spicy finish. It's very, very nice. Uh, we also, I didn't mention sotol. I don't know if you're familiar with sotol, but sotol is like a desert spoon, only grown in northern Mexico, and it's not an agave. It's more like a asparagus. It's more like I mean, it's close relative from the agave, but it's more like a desert plant, and that will give you kind of a more like a grassy, dry fruit. It grows on the dry side of our mesas in Durango, and it gives you that kind of dry connection and dry fruit, grassy, earthy, super super nice. On the Bacanora, we get this floral, very floral, and Bacanora de Pacifica is a very close relative from Spadin. I mean, they're very, very similar, but because of the region, it's like in wine, you know, the soil, the mineral will really impact on your flavor, on your product. And this Bacanora gives you a nice floral taste, a very citrusy, and I just think it's one of the best I've tried, of course.
And is there a difference between Oaxacan, the Oaxacan flavor profile and the profile from Durango, and what makes that difference? Is it
Yeah, I
drier
mean,
climate?
basically, I mean, is the in Durango we are high line, we are pretty high. I mean, the state is high, has a nice altitude, but it's basically the soil and the mineral. Everything that we use is wild, except for the tequila, and the tequila is being farmed, but in a natural way. But the connection with the soil minerals, and if it's close to rivers, if close to a mountain, you know, everything influence. I mean, every single aspect. Even sometimes from the same region, but different distilleries, even in Durango, the cenizo will get a different kind of characteristics from the style that you produce in your mezcal.
Very cool. Okay, so tell me a couple things about what would be your favorite of the Izo expressions in a cocktail, and what cocktail would that be?
Well, I mean the ensemble, this little green bottle. I mean the blend of two agaves, the agave cenizo and agave lamparillo, is my favorite because of that expression uh, on the spiciness coming from Mexico. You know, it relates to spicy food is always welcome for me for my palate. I just love that one, and I like it neat. Always I drink my mezcals and sotols neat. We create a profile that is actually you can enjoy it, you know. But if you have to have a cocktail, I mean, I do like kind of a like skinny margarita with not too many syrup, and if you do spicy margarita with this, I mean, for summer, mm, yeah, why not?
Fantastic. And what kind of meal would you pair that with? What would be the ideal meal?
Mole. I don't know if you like mole,
Oh, I
but I
love
mean,
mole.
oh, this baby with mole is just kind of like I'm a fan of mole, right? The
Can you
black.
tell our audience what mole is and how the flavors interact with the mezcal?
Yeah, mole is a sauce that actually you use kind of a chocolate and some chili components, right? And then you create that kind of sweet and spicy flavor, and then you put some sesame seeds and a little bit of if you like sour cream on top. Uh, that I mean, it's all the explosion on the flavors, right? I mean, and then you can maybe add some chicken or whatever you desire, but that component of the chocolate and the spiciness, I mean, it's just like it's hard to get anywhere else, right? I mean, it's just so unique. I just love it.
Fantastic. And what would be your ideal song or music to listen to while either drinking your product or making and distilling your product?
Oh, well, I mean, I think it depends of the mood. I mean, but I do enjoy house chill music, if that makes any sense, you know. Uh, but we are based here in San Diego, right? We have our office here in San Diego. This is kind of our corporate. But every time I go to the distillery and then connect with everything that we're doing there, you know, I mean, rancheras and any type of, you know, Mexican songs. And then you go to I need to kind of submerge myself in that kind of ambience of, you know, our distilleries, our jimadores, our people that are working in the distillery, and it just gets submerged and, you know, start like enjoying what the region can offer you, right?
Amazing. And so are people able to come down and visit your distillery, or is it closed to the public?
It's close to the public right now because we're trying to, especially after the pandemic, you know, make sure that everything is back to normal. I mean, whatever normal will be.
Mhm.
But we're thinking probably maybe at the end of this year or next year we'll start, you know, offering some you know, tours. And one of the cool things about Durango, it's northern Mexico. It's a very unique town, has a lot of story, and more than that was kind of my idea when we started this company. You know, I want to take a piece of my hometown because I'm from Durango. I'm put it in a bottle and bring it over to everywhere. And that was, I think, how everything started. And it will be super. I mean, an honor for me to, you know, invite people or take people and show my hometown, our distillery, and our products and the way we do business here.
And where can people find your products either in the US, California, East Coast, or abroad?
We are. I mean, we're expanding. Definitely California, Nevada, Illinois, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Delaware. And next month we'll be in Florida, and we have a small presence in Texas. And next month we're going to have presence in Mexico because we start all our businesses here in the States first, but because we do some businesses with Costco here in the U.S. I mean, Costco Mexico is like, oh, okay. I mean, we like your product and we like to have it too, and it was pretty neat.
How about Europe or South America? Any plans for expansion?
Yeah, I mean, right now I think we're looking forward to Canada. I mean, there's interest in Canada. Canada is really, I mean, looking forward to get some quality products. One of our vision to produce this product and this label, I want to take, you know, a different route. I mean, I want to create like an elegant Mexican product. And when you see I mean, even the onyx, we have a handmade onyx, and every bottle is unique because it comes from a natural stone. And that for me, you know, when you create that pad and you like a Canadian market is like we are interested in that kind of you know, products, but you know, we don't copy everybody else. We got our own pad and trying to break the mold. But Canada will be our next market, and maybe, yeah, down the road, you know, Europe. I mean, I think Europe it will be a great market. But to tell you the truth, I mean, with the U.S. market, I mean, if you hit it right, it's a lot. It's
Yes.
big.
Hmm. Okay, well, thank you so much for joining me today, Gaston. I really appreciate it.
Hey, Amanda, thanks so much for having me. Appreciate it
Have a
too.
great day.
You too. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye bye.